Hi guys, this is Connie. I just looked forward and realized that chapter 19 is super short, like 4 pages, so we're going to do another quick episode of Connie Reads 8 Keys. Chapter 19. Thanksgiving with Leonard. Uncle Hugh knocked on my door. "Are you sick? It's noon." He came over, gently tugged on my ponytail, and put his hand on my forehead. "No fever," he announced. "Are you sure you feel okay?" "I feel blah." I didn't know 12-year-olds could feel blah on Thanksgiving. 12-year-olds feel whatever they want, whenever they want. Uncle Hugh laughed. "Sit up." I sat up. "You have pillow creases all over your face," Uncle Hugh smoothed away the hair that had fallen out of my ponytail. "Tell me why you spent this wonderful day with your face in a pillow." "I'm tired," I said, "and so happy not to be in school." Thanksgiving made me want Christmas to come soon, but I wondered if it would feel lonely this year without Franklin. Who would make his hot cocoa? No milk. He always reminds me. I know, I always say. And what about candy canes? There aren't good ones at his house. His mom had the same candy canes on their Christmas tree for 10 years. Nobody's allowed to eat them. Therefore, decoration. "Get up," Uncle Hugh said. "Get dressed. Bo, Sally, and your cousins will be here soon, and Aunt Bessie needs your help in the kitchen. She wants to make an apple pie while the turkey thaws." "Okay, but I'm not getting dressed up." "Okay. Make sure your sneaks are sloppily tied and your socks don't match, for heaven's sakes. Don't comb your hair." "Deal." I'd never made an apple pie before. It took way longer than applesauce. We peeled the apples, cut the apples, sugared the apples, and then there was the crust, which was a whole other story. Aunt Bessie let me take some of the leftover dough to decorate the top of the pie. I made leaves and apples with cookie cutters. Annie mixed the stuffing for the turkey. Ava was in her high chair in a happy, gurgly mood. After I finished the pie, I took charge of entertaining Ava. I put a metal mixing bowl on my head, tapped it with a wooden spoon, and made a funny face to go along with each tap. She let out bursts of laughing squeals. "Hey, Cricket!" I turned around. "Hi, Leonard." "Ready to go?" he asked. "Right now?" "Yes, right now." "Aunt Bessie asked me to help her." "You helped," she said. "We knew he was coming. That's part of why we needed you to get dressed. They are all so sneaky." The drive to the old lake took an hour. I'd expected a sandy beach, but after parking, we had a bit of a hike. The path was covered with brown, crunchy leaves, and the only way you could really see it was because the trees were a little farther apart. But Leonard knew the way. "There she is," he said finally. "We'd walk up here, sit on these rocks, and just talk." "Okay." We sat, but didn't start talking. I looked out at the smooth water, dark and far away. We must have been thinking about the same person. Would the water freeze soon? Did Dad and Leonard go ice skating here in the winter? Maybe they swam there in the summer, or looked for frogs like me and Franklin liked to do. I sighed. It must be lonely when your best friend is gone forever. "It can be," Leonard said. "Were you guys friends till the end?" "Till the end." "So you were friends for years and years?" "Our whole lives. Or maybe it makes more sense to say, for your dad's whole life." "Did you fight, ever?" "Sure." I was quiet. Leonard said, "Think Franklin will be coming by the store with you soon?" "No," I said in a tiny voice. Leonard took a turn being quiet. Then he said, "A good friend is one of the hardest things to keep in this life. Don't forget that sometimes you have to work at it." But I had forgotten before I'd even learned. "I don't feel different," I said finally. "I thought I would feel different. You said you always felt different after you went to the lake. I thought it would help to do something that worked for Dad. Just going to the old lake doesn't fix anything, you know. It's how you change at the lake. You go away, think about things, and you come back a little different. Only you can change what you are. That sounded like things Uncle Hugh had been saying and Dad had written. I let Leonard's last sentence repeat in my head. I let it whir and whirl. I let the wind swirl around it and around me and then carry it away. It carried it across the smooth water of the lake, making ripples that were not smooth, but became smoothed out again. Do you like what I am? What? Do you like what I am? I always love our Cricket, whatever she is. He paused. The better question is, do you like what you are? I waited, then said, I don't. I want to hear the whole thing from the beginning, up to how we got here right now. Start talking, Cricket. And that's the end of chapter 19. We don't have much further to go, so be careful with that. Enjoy, please, and thank you, and I will see you with the next chapter.